Right, good evening. So, as I'm sure you have all seen the post on YouTube, yep, can't really be asked for YouTube tonight. Just completely lost all enthusiasm for the people on there in terms of the support, or rather the lack of. So, to show the people on Patreon that I was serious about the part of that post where I said, I'm still doing it for you guys, I'm starting a brand new series for you tonight. So, let's get into it. But yeah, as far as YouTube's concerned, tonight, I can do without. You guys are my priority tonight. So let's get into this.
Toast. Janey, what have I told you about painting your nails at the table?
Whatever it was, I wasn't listening. Mom, where are my football boots?
Where were they when you last had them?
On my feet.
So wives so young, they say, do not live long.
What?
I am not your slave. Nick, breakfast!
Congratulations, you've woken up every Nick in the world.
Except one.
Ah, purple. Oh, that's nice. This gives you that great fingers slammed in the car door look.
Mazda or BMW? Off. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Janey.
Hi, Janey.
Dad, no. What? I'm anticipating your next question. It begins with, can I have?
Wrong. It begins with, can you lend?
Oh, funny, they both end with no.
I just want to borrow your new laptop.
I gave you the old laptop.
It doesn't work.
Neither do you. You're compatible.
Why do you always give me things that are broken?
Because you always break them.
I didn't break it. Just got a little done.
Nick, portable does not mean submergible.
Didn't say that in the instructions.
How do you know? You didn't read the instructions.
Well, I didn't want to get the pages wet.
I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
So, shall I book the restaurant before or after the film?
Wait, what? You didn't tell me we had plans tonight?
I left that note on the fridge, I got Bridget to put it in her appointment book, and I wrote it in lipstick on the bathroom mirror.
I need more than hints, Susan.
I hope my next husband has your sense of humour.
Look, Mr. Unsworth broke
Next
a tooth. The only time he could come in was this evening after work. So why don't we go out tomorrow night?
All right.
Excuse me?
I said, all right.
Stop it, Susan. Stop laying the guilt trip on me. Okay. If I let Unsworth down again, he'll go somewhere else.
All I said was all right.
Yeah, there you go again. You see, you can't stop it, can you? It's just guilt. It's unbearable. I mean, you must be really upset.
Ben, I understand. I am not upset.
Mom, football boots!
Didn't you hear me? Take some responsibility for yourself.
Hey, why are you angry with him and not angry with me?
Because with him, there's still a point.
Good. Good luck, Michael.
Mum, you're really too good for him.
I know, and you still can't borrow the laptop.
Bet too, Mum.
If you really need a computer, why don't you borrow Michael's?
Because it's sort of personal.
Oh.
You're not chatting up girls on the internet again.
What do you mean again? What, you've done this kind of thing before?
Yeah, and it worked really well. Talia, her name was. This 19-year-old cellist from Prague. We had a really deep and rewarding relationship going.
Until Talia turned out to be a 48-year-old gasfitter called Stuart from Sunderland.
Yeah. All right, so he was a man. He meant a lot to me while it lasted.
You know when parents say they'll love you no matter what? They're lying.
Yeah, they are.
Listen, Nick, I don't think it's a good idea. You might end up with a stalker.
I'm getting one just thinking about it. Look at it this way, Mum.
Stalker,
Say I did meet
not
the
a
right
stalk
girl.
on.
We might get married. Her dad might offer me a job in the family firm, which I suppose would mean I'd have to move out.
The laptop's in the living room desk, top drawer. What? No school today?
I've got the dentist.
Oh, great. What? What do you mean? Hang on, I'm the dentist. I can't remember booking you in unless the prospect was so awful I screened you out.
I booked her into another dentist.
You did what?
Janey's had an appointment with you for 6 months now, and you keep fobbing her off.
I do not
right.
keep fobbing her off. I've been fobbing her forward.
Fine, but if we wait that long, she'll be able to take her teeth out and post them to you.
Susan, paying patients come first.
That's right. Your family always comes second.
Against TV, golf and football, that's not bad going. Where did you find this dentist? On a card in a phone box?
Well, at least he's honest about that.
Yellow pages.
Oh, yellow pages. Oh, I see. Well, they don't take anyone in yellow pages.
Oh, calm down, Dad. One dentist is pretty much the same as another.
They most certainly are.
No, you're right. Because some dentists aren't rude, grumpy, and think an effective painkiller is shouting, "Shut up!"
It is effective. It makes me feel better. Another dentist. Have you ever heard anything so disloyal?
I think it's a disgrace.
Thank you. At last, someone sees it my way.
No, I think it's a disgrace you can't make any time for your children. It's like the story of the cobbler's children who had no food.
No, it's the story of the cobbler's children who had no shoes.
That makes no sense. Their dad was a cobbler.
Let me tell you the story of the dental assistant who had no job.
Okay, how does that one go?
See, the problem with chatting to a girl on the internet is they miss out on the full Nick Harper experience. You know, the piercing blue eyes, the easy smile.
The smell.
Yeah, all the intangibles. It's tricky.
You know what really impresses a girl, Nick? Is when a boy takes an interest in her clothes.
Great, thanks.
Why not ask her what colour her knickers are? You know, I think my teeth look wonderful.
They're yellow.
No, they're not. They're pearlescent.
No, Isabelle's knickers.
She told you. What a slag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure it's not just Stuart from
What a slag. Yeah.
Sunderland back for another pop?
No? No, because she told me. She's French, she's called Isabelle, she's a swimwear model, and her father's the chairman of a major
Really?
electronics business.
Really?
Does the phrase "pull the other one" mean anything to you?
Oh, you think she's got a sister?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
What is that?
It's a rabbit.
I can see it's a rabbit, but what is it?
What is it?
Well, I wanted a rabbit, so I bought a rabbit.
But you didn't ask our permission.
Well, I'm rebelling.
A rebel with a rabbit.
With a rabbit?
You told me to take more responsibility.
I say a lot of things. I told your father he looked good in a tank top.
Well, this is a symbol of my independence.
That's nice, dear. Take it back to the shop.
If you make me take it back, I'll never believe anything you say again. I'll become aimless and remote. And my schoolwork will suffer.
You'll become another Nick.
Welcome to your new home. Just keep it away from the food.
Yeah. We don't want to kill it on its first day.
Janey, stop admiring your teeth and eat something.
Mel says you've got to love yourself before others can love you.
No, keep trying.
What is this?
Toad in the hole, but we don't have any sausages.
So,
So it's just whole.
It's not just whole, it's French. It's toad en vacances.
Hello?
Good evening, nice to meet you. My name is Susan Harper, and these are your children, Janey, Nick, and Michael.
All right, I'm late, but it's the only time some of these people can come in. And don't ask me what sort of day I've had. Okay, I'll tell you anyway. In a word, bloody awful.
that's two words.
And I've got another 2 words for you. Do I get dinner?
That's 4 words.
It's in the kitchen,
Oh, it's in the kitchen. Any specific location?
on the counter.
That's not dinner.
I think it needs to go in for a bit longer.
Janey, what are you doing?
Mel says water should be savoured like a fine wine.
Who is this Mel, anyway? And how come she's suddenly the font of all girly wisdom?
Mel is a he.
Ah,
Oh, a he. How lovely. Well, perhaps you can bring your new friend round for tea, and if there's anything like the last one, he can bring his probation officer.
It's not like that. it's Mel. You know, Mel Fraser, my dentist.
Oh, yes. Mr. Dialer Dentist. Mr. Fillings in a jiffy and a free travel clock on your third visit.
Dad, he's cool. He's got an earring.
Oh, has he? Always got an earring. Oh, great. Well, that's marvellous qualifications. In dentistry, that's the equivalent of an OBE.
And he's from Australia.
Oh, really? Oh, he's an Australian. Oh, that completely revises my opinion of him. How could I be so blinkered?
How could I be so blinking?
Just jealous.
Jealous? Why? Why should I be jealous?
Because you see dentistry as a dark and horrible wasteland, whereas Mel, he sees dentistry as a calling filled with life, joy, and hope.
Well, he's obviously doing it wrong.
Let it go.
I can't.
What exactly is it that's bothering you?
She's my little girl.
Oh, so now she's your little girl. Wasn't it yesterday she was that air-headed shopping machine from hell?
Air-headed shopping. So he's obviously jealous that she's gone to another dentist apart from her dad. Aside, you know, yeah. Oh dear. Mind you, if you were a dentist and your child went for a dental appointment with a different dentist besides you, that would annoy you a bit, wouldn't it?
I can't help being multi-layered.
Don't you think you're overreacting? She's had crushes before.
This is a dentist.
It's still a schoolgirl crush.
Yes, but who knows where it could lead.
Oh, Ben.
She's brushing so hard she could damage her epithelial cuff.
Are you sure?
I'm a professional.
Look, if you feel so strongly about it, why don't you talk to her? Sit her down, father to daughter, and explain how you feel.
You're right, I'm overreacting.
Well, things will look different in the morning.
Yeah, usually worse. Good night.
You know, I read somewhere that the older you get, the less sleep you need.
Really? What are you supposed to do with all that extra time?
Yeah, I wonder what.
I've got a few ideas.
Well, I'm always open to ideas.
That's not true, but I'm not going to argue.
I heard a door.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
That molar, upper right 5.
What about it?
The cracked filling, you've had it repaired.
She's been to the dentist too!
Have I?
The tongue never lies, Susan.
The tongue never lies!
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Come on.
What are you,
Open up. Come on, I want to have a look.
What are you doing? What do you think I am, a horse?
Come on,
oh, my
look.
God.
I don't believe it. That is not my handiwork. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Anything but that. You've been seeing another dentist.
Of course I have.
Wow, it really means a lot to him, doesn't it? You've been seeing another dentist!
I told you a dozen times that filling was cracked and you've never done anything about it.
I was busy.
I have needs, Ben.
It's like a classic argument, you know.
I turned my back for one moment, and you sneak off to see someone else. You couldn't wait, could you?
Oh, come on, Ben. It was one time.
Yeah, this is where it starts, isn't it, Susan?
This is where it
It
starts.
didn't mean anything.
It didn't mean anything. What was he like?
Excuse me?
Don't say different.
Was he good?
He was all right.
What, better than me?
Different.
Oh!
What, different? What, was it his technique? Or his equipment?
Well, he did take a lot more time, though.
We are still talking dentistry, aren't we?
Of course we are.
I can't believe they're actually talking about this.
Susan, how could you? My own wife and surfing Mel.
Where are you going?
I just can't look at you at the
Oh,
moment.
he can't look at her.
I mean, you can see why I'm so hurt, can't you? Sure, I'm a husband and a father, but above all, I'm a dentist. A family dentist. That's what I do.
His nose isn't straight. I know it's random, but I just noticed it there.
That's what I am. And if my family can't respect me as a husband or a father, then surely they can respect me as a family dentist. Otherwise, what's the point of me? Hey, fancy another? Come on. Let your fur down. Yeah. You know, we're quite alike, me and you. Yeah. I mean, we're different backgrounds. But me, a professional man with a family and a home. You, a bunny rabbit with long, floppy ears and a twitchy nose. But we're quite alike.
Oh, yeah?
You know why?
So it'll be good.
Because we both live in cages.
Oh, right.
That's right. Except you can't see the bars in mine. Oh, yes. I think I've had enough.
It's funny. Hannibal's looking really tired this morning.
Hannibal?
Like someone kept him up all night.
Really? How strange. Is that rabbit being in its cage all morning?
I just lost sound. Oh, they just thought they'd fuck off.
Really? How strange. Is that rabbit being in its cage all morning?
They're just raisins,
Oh, yeah?
I think.
Morning, mate. Morning, Dad. Just been chatting to Isabelle. We're really getting on, got so much in common.
Yeah, well, you both stand up to pee.
Look, Dad, she is not a man. Mm-hmm. Look, she emailed me this photo.
Stands up to me.
Right, Janey?
Who's that?
It's Isabelle.
Looks nothing like a gas fitter.
No, Dad, Isabelle. French, fabulous, female.
Fraud.
Huh?
Look, last month's copy of Vogue. Your picture of Isabelle. Notice any resemblance?
So? She's a model who happens to appear in Vogue.
Oh, yeah.
Let it go, Nick. The word trust doesn't appear in their vocabulary.
Michael, can you put that rabbit away, please? You're giving me the creeps. You look like a Bond villain.
You notice anything strange about that rabbit?
Yeah, it's been here for 2 days and hasn't asked me for money yet.
No. No, I swear he looks at me funny.
You should be used to that by now.
I think he's evil.
Your father's not evil, dear. Bit pig-headed, perhaps. Janey, you seeing Mel again tomorrow?
Yeah. You know, I never thought I'd enjoy going to the dentist so much. Mel makes my gums feel so alive.
Oh, my God, my daughter's turning into Julie Andrews. Nick, you wouldn't be so disloyal as to see another dentist, would you?
Absolutely not, Dad. I'd never visit a dentist.
Of course. What about you, Michael? You wouldn't see Surfing Mel, would you?
Well, he does have a website.
Oh, he has a website. Oh, I see. Surfing Mel, the dentist for the techno age, with his earring, his cut-off jeans, and his surfboard.
Oh, God.
It's all right. They're only raisins.
No, my filling's fallen out.
Oh.
Which one?
The new one.
Oh.
The new one.
Could you have a look?
Well, I could, but I'm not your dentist anymore, am I?
Oh, for God's sake, Ben, this is no time to behave like you always do.
Don't come up to me. Surfing Mel botched it. Surfing Mel can fix it.
I don't believe this.
Where are you going?
Your idea, Surfing Mel can fix it.
Really? Should you be making an appointment first?
Oh, don't worry. That's the great thing about Mel. He's always got time for me.
Oh.
Is that defecating rodent still here?
All right, I was going anyway.
You knew.
Was it a secret?
The idea that my wife is seeing another dentist behind my back isn't exactly something I'm proud of.
Oh, get over
How
it.
did you find out?
I heard it through the hygienist's grapevine.
Got a grapevine?
I've got a
Couldn't
grapevine up
just
there.
clean teeth, you know. Must be embarrassing to be the last one to know.
Tell me one thing he's got that I haven't.
What charm, good looks, politeness, sensitivities, really...
I said one thing.
One thing, please. Not many. What?
Hey, shouldn't you be in bed?
Shouldn't you be in gainful employment? Go on, get out. Go on.
Oh, I get it. You want to borrow the laptop?
No, I do not want to borrow the laptop. You're borrowing the laptop. It's my laptop. Now give it.
Just a sec. I'm still cyber chatting to La Belle Isabelle.
Nick, don't you think this is going to end in another humiliation?
Dunno. You haven't told me what you're up to yet.
No. Not me, you, and this doomed relationship with Isa bloke.
Is a bloke. Isabelle is a bloke.
Okay. Bet you 50 quid she's a girl from the magazine.
No.
You haven't got 50 quid.
I will when I win the bet.
How are you going to prove that she is who she says she is?
Because she's coming over.
What?
Just telling her where I live.
Are you insane?
Don't do that.
Do not put my address on the internet.
Yeah, don't
to
do
live
that.
dangerously.
Yes, well, get out of the way.
Well, live dangerously when it's your own house.
We'll get back to bed before your mother misses me.
Oh, plenty of time, then. Look,
Cyber shit your cyber arse and let me get online.
Cyber art.
you're already on.
Oh, yeah?
What are you looking for?
I do not need your help, okay? Do not need your help. Think I might need your help. So, how, I'm looking for Surfing Mel's website, right?
That's a really good idea.
Thought so.
What on earth for?
Professional reasons.
Well, professional reasons.
How do you find a website on this thing?
Just click on the search button there
Yeah.
and type in a keyword.
Okay, what's the keyword?
It's a word to do with the subject you're searching for.
All right, okay. Well, let's try oral.
No!
That might list him.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Oh, look at this. Look, 33,000 matches. Well, let's try oral contacts. That might list him.
Yeah, I think that...
Shut up! I'm getting the hang of this. Good Lord.
Good going.
That can't be Surfing Mel.
You better hope it's not.
Someone you know? Is this how you spend your time?
It's father and son bonding.
Oh, no, it's not.
No,
Oh, no.
those definitely weren't two men.
It's not what you think it is, Susan.
Pathetic is what I think it is, although Nick has the excuse of being emotionally retarded.
Cheers, Mum. Yeah, well, I expect you two want to be alone. It's all his fault.
Oh, thanks, son.
Mistake, all right? I was just looking for Matey's website, you know, your dentist, to see what I was up against.
I always thought the point of explaining a mistake was to make it look better.
Look, since you're so good at explaining, why don't you explain one or two things to me?
Like what?
Like how you apparently forgot to tell me about your little dental adventure.
Honestly, it's not like I'm having an affair with him.
Susan, he's an Australian. Don't have anything in a dress.
anything in a dress.
Perhaps if you went out and came in
So
again.
I'm anything in a dress.
I expect you'll soon forget I even said this.
Anything in a dress.
I didn't think so.
I don't know which is more insulting, that you think I'm anything in a dress, or you think I'd be stupid enough to fall for a dentist a second time.
That's the point, isn't it? He's a dentist. I'm the dentist. If you'd come to the dentist in the first place, none of this would have happened.
Well, that's you all over, isn't it? Whatever the problem, whatever happens, it is never, ever your fault.
Do you know whose fault it is?
Whose?
That bloody rabbit! Ever since it moved in here, there's been nothing but trouble.
The Jonah rabbit, is it?
You can see why I'm hurt, can't you?
What was she looking at?
I'm a high-powered career woman and a gourmet cook.
God, that rabbit's having all the people in the house, like, oh.
And above all, I'm a realist. And realistically speaking, he's a pig-headed pig. Oh, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that sounds judgmental. But what am I supposed to do? God gave me good judgment. Oh, hello, Michael.
Are you and Dad getting divorced?
What on earth gave you that idea?
Well, I heard you arguing last night. And the night before.
All parents argue.
Why?
Well, it's a way of finding out how your father and I both feel, and once we've done that, things are easier.
How do you mean, easier?
Well, easier for me to prove your father wrong.
So it's not serious?
No.
But you were talking to a rabbit.
Sometimes it helps to talk things through with a disinterested party.
Like when Neil Parry's parents went to see a counsellor.
Yes, exactly like that.
Neil Parry's parents got divorced.
We're not getting a divorce.
His mum got custody of the children.
We're definitely not getting a divorce.
Neil says it's great. Every time he sees his dad, he gets taken to Alton Towers.
Ben! There you are, Michael. Now, just so that you understand, your father's going to explain what's been happening. Ben,
Why should I explain? You'll only interrupt.
I only interrupt when you digress.
I do not digress. You digress.
I don't digress, I build a framework.
A framework is like a bloody scaffold.
When you're ready.
Michael, sit down. Ben,
All right, Michael. The thing is, your mother has been very silly. She's been seeing another dentist.
I think what your father's trying to say is being very arrogant and not seeing anyone else's point of view.
Or to put it more simply, your mother thinks she's always right, when in fact she's always wrong.
Although, how would he know anything about anything when he spends all his time fanning around with his patients and lets his own family go to pot?
Whereas your mother thinks that money grows on trees, and new handbags sprout little legs and magically leave the shop and enter your house.
Whilst your father, although a qualified dentist, believes that children's teeth are magically repaired by the tooth fairy if he ignores them for years.
Despite all this, your mother knows that she'll never find a bigger sucker as me.
And your father knows he'll never find anyone else who'll have him.
That's why we're not getting divorced.
Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad. I'll sleep easy tonight.
Oh, Janey's home back early from the dentist.
Well, I'm not surprised. He's probably got a drive-through. £1, 2 bridge works. Do you want French fries with that?
Hello, Janey.
How was your check-up at the dentist?
Shite.
Why? What happened?
Walked up before he finished. Man's a total git.
Hey, don't talk about your mother's boyfriend like that.
Shut up. Janey, what happened?
I was sitting in the chair and we were just talking. He seemed so nice. I can't even think about it.
Janey, you can tell us.
He started telling me a story.
What kind of story?
The story about the kitten who didn't floss.
The kitten who didn't floss?
Yeah, the kitten who didn't floss, and then it ended up with lots of cavities. It's a good story.
Yeah, it's a children's story. Nothing's I'm a child. So he's just like you, Dad. Makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean he's like me?
Janey, these things happen. But remember, we'll always be here for you, won't we, Ben?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit inconvenient, but I can fit you in, what, 3 o'clock Monday?
You see, he does care.
Lucky me. Nikki?
Yes, Nikki?
Nick, hang on, come in. Nick, someone to see you! Are you Isabelle?
Yes, Nikki has talked about me.
Yeah, endlessly. Mum, Dad, look, this is Isabelle.
Why did she just look down? What, looking for a penis?
Nice to meet you. Ben, close your mouth.
Hello. Enchantée.
Enchanté.
Yes, well, Sunderland's on the up and up.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
We'll meet at last.
I have come to see Nikki.
Yep. I'm Nicky.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah, I know I don't look exactly like my picture, but ow.
Pourquoi tu m'appelles?
He was using...
So that was,
My internet girlfriend. Bloody gorgeous, wasn't she?
Yeah, how did you do it? I know you pretended to be a really fit guy.
Well, not exactly.
you didn't. Yes, you did. You pretended to be a woman. Yeah, and it nearly worked. What do you mean it nearly worked? It didn't work. There was no way it was going to work.
But it was worth the risk.
You're such a loser.
Me? You're the one who owes me 50 quid. Thanks, mate. No check.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Our son has just come out as a lesbian.
Yes, dear, but that won't change the way
He's a lesbian anyway. He's into women.
we feel about him.
Believe me, Susan, nothing could ever change that.
Well, that's the end. Yeah, so as I said, I wanted to start a brand new series for the people on the Patreon because, well, as I'm sure you've seen the post, I'm just, yeah, not too happy with the people on YouTube at the moment. So, yeah, I thought I'd give this one a go. And, yeah, well, that was funny. That was very funny. Very, very funny. I enjoyed that a lot. So, yeah, there you go, Patreon. You've got a brand new series to enjoy. I mean, it'll probably go onto YouTube at some point. But for now, you've got a new series. So, yeah, enjoy it. So, thanks everybody for watching. On Patreon, thanks for your support. And, yep. Have I started a new series this month? I can't remember if I had. Oh, naff off. No, I haven't. Right, so this is the first new series that I've started this month. So, yeah, it was overdue. So there you are, you've got it. My family. Hope you've enjoyed it. Yep, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.